So training volume. I talked about training volume a lot today. If you didn't notice, there was so much mention about just trying to increase training volume, whether it's by an extra rep, an extra 2 reps, whether it's adding weight compared to previous performances. I didn't mention adding sets, but today's training chat needs to be about training volume. It needs to be about 3 ways that you can increase your own training volume. And these are simple ways. Increasing volume is not this complicated procedure. It's a simple concept that every program has to have at its foundation for it to be effective. If your program doesn't have this concept, you should burn it and never touch it again. Move on. So method number 1 for increasing training volume is as follows. Try to add weight to an exercise over time. It's as simple as that. So this is progressive overload. This is taking a weight, doing it for a set number of goal reps, and when you complete those goal reps for all your sets, or you feel like you're ready to move up, you add weight. So if you're doing 30-pound dumbbells for hammer curls, and you have a goal of 3x10, and you hit 3x10, the next time you come along and you need to hit 3x10 again, you try to do the 32.5s or the 35s. You make that increase, and you add volume over time, because eventually you're going to hit 3x10 with a new weight. And then that's the same amount of reps, 30 total reps, but more weight. So scenario 1, you had 30 reps times 60 pounds in total with those 30s for dumbbell hammer curls. Scenario number 2, after you use this rule to increase your volume, you had 30 total reps again, but you did it with the 32.5s or the 35s. So it's more volume. Remember, volume is weight times reps. It's as simple as that. Method number 2 is increasing reps. All right? This is kind of common sense, but I also think it's important to talk about this stuff, that these are the basic building blocks of quality programming and making gains. And sometimes I think that I've been in this game and this training game for so long that I actually forget what it feels like to be a beginner, and I forget about the thoughts that beginners have. And I don't talk about the basic principles of programming, but I need to, and that's what I'm doing right here. So method number 2, increasing your reps per set, or adding a rep or 2 per set to an exercise. So if you're just not ready, let's stick with the hammer curl example. So if you're just not ready to move up, let's say you're using those 30s, you hit your 3x10, but on the second set, like number 10 was excruciating. It was a 10 out of 10 on the rate of perceived exertion scale, the RPE scale. And then you get into set number 3, and you get your 10, but 8, 9, and 10, you're kind of using some momentum. You're throwing your torso around a little bit. The reps weren't as clean as they should be. So the next time you come along to that 3x10 day, you look at your notes, you did really well with your journaling, and you think to yourself, it would be a mistake for me to try to go heavier, because I might have gotten my reps last time, but they weren't the quality of rep that I would like to see myself get. So I'm not going to move up. I'm going to use the 30s again, but how can I add volume here if I already did 3x10? I can simply try to get 11 or 12 on all my sets. And in effect, I've kept the same weight, but I will have done more total reps by the time I'm done with my 3 sets. Weight times reps equals volume. Therefore, I'll have increased my volume. Method number 3, again, it's all about addition, adding a factor. So if you're not adding weight and you're not adding reps per set, you can add a set. This is the method that I use the least, but I just want to talk about it because it is a method. It is commonly mentioned by many people out there, and it's effective for increasing your volume. Again, let's stick with the hammer curls. 30-pound hammer curls. You decide that, you went through and you did your 3x10. For whatever reason, you are not ready to move up from the 30s the next time the medium rep day comes around. You could use the same reasons that I just went over for method number 2. Okay, you weren't fully happy with your reps. All you have to do is, if you don't want to go over and above and you don't want to hit 11 or 12 reps on any of your sets, you want to stick to the 3x10, just cut it off at 10 every time. You can do set 1 at 10, set 2 at 10, set 3 at 10, and then to add volume, you need to add more reps, but you're not allowing yourself to go past 10, so you just have to add another set. And you don't even have to do another 10 reps. You can do whatever you want. You know, if you're just satisfied with adding like 4 reps, 5 reps, 6 reps, that's perfectly fine, because technically it's more volume. And I would say, you know, if you add a set and you're hitting another full set, like let's say you hit a 4th set of 10 reps, at that point, you know, I would argue that method number 3 is exhausted for you. It's done. You should increase your weight the next time you're allowed to do so, the next time you hit that 3x10 with those dumbbell hammer curls. Move the weight up, or yeah, you know, or nothing else. Just, there is no other option is what I'm trying to say. Move the weight up. I was going to say add a few more reps onto each set, but I would not do that, because you essentially already did that. You increased volume with increased reps by hitting that 4th set. You're ready to move up if you can do 4 sets, 4 full sets. So let's just do a quick recap here, all right? 3 simple methods, I should say, for adding volume to your training. Method 1, add weight to the exercise compared to last time. Simple, right? Method 2, add reps compared to last time. Also very simple. And method number 3, add a set compared to last time. Again, I sound like a broken record, but also very simple. So like I was saying, these are basic building blocks of quality, effective programming. And you can use either one of these options. The next time you're at the gym, pick one out, try it, add volume to your training, and you want to get in that state of mind where every time you go to the gym, every time you approach an exercise, you are thinking about doing one of these things. And that's going to lead you in the right direction. That's going to lead you to more muscle, more work completed per workout, so more calories burned. If you're in a fat loss state, more fat loss. It's going to lead you to more strength over time, and just more mental satisfaction walking out of those gym doors, just knowing that you did a little more. Okay, I'm going to close this out. This was I think this was a high quality training chat right here. I think if you're a beginner, this chat was 100% for you, and you can take this new knowledge that you have and you can run with it. The next time you're in the gym, you can use it, and if you do, tell me about it. Come back to this video, leave me a comment, and I want to hear about it. On that note, I am ready to eat, so I'm gonna just hit the record button, shut this thing off, and I'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching.